Okay, I need you to imagine this for me. You sit down to play your favorite game. You hit go, and for the very first time it feels like the world on the screen is breathing right beside you. That feeling starts the second you fire up the LG 37G800A-B. This is for the kind of gamer who sees every detail, who has keenly felt the frustration of blurred motion and washed out color, who has grown tired of compromising between speed and clarity. Before we go any further, check the current price and stock, because monitors like this don't stay at stable prices, and you'll thank yourself later that you didn't wait. You knew it was time to upgrade when every headshot felt slightly off, when your eyes strained at tiny text in RPGs, when cinematic cutscenes looked flat on your old display. That moment hits different, a mix of irritation and longing, and once you switch to this Ultragear, that tension just melts away. You feel relief, like a weight lifting, because your games finally look and feel the way they should. Imagine cruising through an open world that feels actual, where snowflakes shine in HDR and distant cities pulse with color. Picture yourself in a fierce multiplayer match where motion stays sharp, every turn feels fluid thanks to 165 Hz, and your reaction time feels in sync with what you see. It's not about the numbers on paper. It's about that visceral rush when performance and immersion finally align. And it's not just games. When you're re-editing footage or watching high-res content, the clarity is intoxicating. HDR 600T just brighten highlights. It makes shadows and midtones feel alive. FreeSync Premium Pro keeps every frame smooth. Eradicate the tear and judder you once ignored, but now can stand. If you even half interested, don't hold out for price dips or stock fluctuations. Choices like this are the ones you'll regret dithering over when you see what you're missing. Maybe you're wondering if 37 inches is overkill. It isn't. Once you sit close and let that curve wrap around your field of view. Maybe you think 4K at high refresh is just a spec chase until you feel how silky the motion feels and how crisp details stay even in the most intense sequences. And that unexpected sweetness. The way HDR color depth makes even everyday use feel richer and more cinematic than anything else you've owned. Owning this feels different. You don't just play, you experience. Your setup becomes something you're genuinely proud to show off, not just something you tolerate. You stop settling for okay because you've finally matched your hardware to your ambition. Visual fidelity that feels real, motion so smooth it feels natural, color depth that feels immersive, confidence every time you dive in, clarity that makes every detail matter. It demands a powerful GPU that keeps pace. It isn't for casual screen watching alone, and at some point you stop comparing models, stop juggling specs, stop convincing yourself that almost as good is good enough. You already know what you want to a display that keeps up with how seriously you take your visuals. So go check the price again. Make this the upgrade you'll look back on and wonder why you didn't made it sooner.